Hey, we're live. How about that? Very last minute streaming decision, honestly. Even go live. Just didn't want to like not be live at all this week, so I didn't even add people. There we go. I want to stream once this week, and I'm gonna. I'm not even really sure what what I'm doing here, but like, I just wanted to stream at least once this night, and I figured just playing more filler game Fallout 76 would be good. Separate who are true Insanity fans and who are just fakers. The real Insanity fans are the ones that don't show up because they're not real. Ooh, Beast of Burden. Oh, of course, I just joined the server, which means it needs to take like 5 minutes for me to be able to teleport anywhere, which means I'm not gonna be able to join the event. Please, to start 5 minutes ago, they probably already got the fucking kings all lined up. Please. Thank you. For the love of God.
What are you doing back here? You've got cargo to be collected.
Dude, I just got here.
This way? I'm practically bleeding out over here.
He's just on his phone.
Hey, come on! We're on a time limit here.
We have 3 minutes. We're fine.
Okay, that's all the doors. Get back.
Oh, somebody's got a 4-star mod. What a fucking Scorch Beast. Is that a legendary 2-star Scorch Beast? God damn it. Get that out of here. Did I do all my daily challenges? I did none of them. Good. The best.
Yeah, baby. Nice. Grab the goods and bring it back to good old Mona Lisa in the main building.
There's probably a party I can join, isn't there?
Yeah, baby. Nice. Grab the goods and bring it back to good old Mona Lisa in the main building.
Talking like I've never done this event before, like he's never done this. Hi, Bestie. Hi, Bun. How's it going?
The divine light.
Going good. Planning for a con. Ooh. Nice. It's gotta be exciting. I've still never been to a con, so I don't know. Well, like, I don't know anything that's gonna be happening, like, ever. I get the idea of a con. I've just never been. I'm pretty used to it. I don't feel like any new cosplays, so just figuring out which I want to wear.
Great! Mona Lisa's
Fair
fully
enough.
loaded. Let's hit the road and get out of here.
Because that's got to be a whole process.
What the hell is that thing? It's huge!
Also dead. Yo, Elder's Mark. Oh wait, it's got Furious on it. That's not too bad. Getting new ones together is a process, but there's also like checking that everything still fits, restyling wigs, making sure you've got all the accessories, etc. Oh yeah, that's true. What are we honest? That sounds like a pain in the ass. But hey, you do you. Like all that effort. Jesus. It's fun, I swear. I bet it is once you're actually doing it, but I bet all the setup is kind of can be hit or miss. A Blue Ridge Scout outfit. Great, just what I wanted. Also the fact that I have to buy some new makeup too because I'm out of some of my products. It's gotta suck. But again, something else I cannot relate to. Oh wait, you spoken you work tonight. What the hell? When was the last time that happened? Scrap that. Well, at least I know that Tits is working because it was having some trouble before I went live, and I was just gonna hope that it wasn't having issues anymore, and apparently that was the right call. Skyline Drive. Don't mind if I do. Now, I'm gonna be honest. This might just be the only streak. This might be the only stream of the week. Unfortunately, we'll have to see. I've got way too much going on in the background that I need to actually work on. Blue. Also, hi Sylvia. I don't know. Did I say hi to Sylvia already? I can't remember. Keep like disappearing into the brush and I lose him. Yo, bonus XP for completing expeditions. Don't mind if I do. faster, damn you. Always takes fucking forever. Hydrate already. Too bad it's gonna be Pepsi. I'm just kidding. I've got water. Sorry, hi, looking at makeup. He's screaming. No, not Mr. Trick or Treat. Good job. He's dead forever. Buying face products sucks because they don't have my shade. I know what some of those words mean. I'm too pale, so foundations and stuff are hit or miss. I have to go to the actual store and look. That's gotta be a whole fucking process. Then you have to deal with people. Absolutely, dealing with people is the worst. If I want to deal with people, I would actually be like an extrovert. Yep, instead of using the nice level road, you're gonna take the hillside. Okay, gone. It's better than Sawcon, am I right? Shut. You see the slot suite? Yeah, we're Billy the Puppet. He's on LinkedIn. I need to connect with him. He's still employed, dude. He's not filing for unemployment. What does this mean? What could this mean? I looked at his LinkedIn and it was just it was the funniest shit, dude. He like all of his fucking like past job experiences are listed as the different Saw movies. Or I'm still looking for a different job. Well, reach out to Billy the Puppet. Maybe he can get you like torture scene designer or something. I don't know. What are the occupations? Oh no, wait, yeah, he's a life coach. He's a life coach. Yeah, I was about to say. Assistant to the life coach. Is that a thing you can be? I apply to his fabricator position, help building things that help the community. Okay, well, the guy was in an expedition. He died and stepped out of the expedition, so... How many fucking... I don't earn supplies till I've started it. I forgot. God damn it. Really life-changing stuff. He doesn't kill people. He's not a murderer. He just shows people the error of their ways. And, you know, sometimes they happen to die during that. But he's not a murderer. Exactly. I forgot about the man. I have to delete that picture. I love spawning in and hearing explosions. You're charging 40,000 for a bobby pin. Great. I applied at Dialysis Center, and if I get my job, it would basically be to stab people with needles for paycheck. You've said this a lot, so yes, I know. I hope you get it. I do hope you get it. I hate that the free yeet is working again. I feel like people do need to be charged for your decisions. Silence. Okay, the rest of the stream will just be no talking from me. I hope you're okay with that.
Visitors. Again. Interesting. Eyes open. Something's close. Was any...
All right, bit's over.
Heads up, respect.
Could you actually imagine if it was like there's another hour left of the stream and you're just like, oh my god, he's actually not gonna say anything, is he?
I've set them up to make cans of stew using the
You said silence.
spread around the factory. Well, the machines make a hell of a racket, so you'll probably get some.
Just silent. Exactly. Somebody was like, shut up, and I'm like, okay, I guess I won't speak for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I didn't notice. Yeah, you don't tend to pay attention, do you? I was about to say something. Not gonna say that now. Should have streamed for 2 hours, then at the end, oh, I was muted. It didn't end. Oh, God.
That means I left unfinished business for you.
Say it, coward. Sylvia, you're so broke, you can't even pay attention.
I've just initiated the recall process for a rogue Assaultron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will.
Bro, you said, I always do this. I always say, I'm gonna, like, I think this is bad. Fair.
Pylon set up around the area. Starting one of these up makes you a conduit. Long story short, that means you're full of juice. Juice that pumps from you right into that robot shield. You'll need all three active to down it. Good luck. Hope you fare better than I did.
I'm just a little bit on this team. Not even doing expeditions. His name is Fat Melons. Wonder what his inspiration was. Let me check something real quick. I want to see when the next event is set to go live for this. Oh. Oh, it's 2 weeks. I didn't know that. Yeah, there's 2 weeks left on the... Or no, wait, what? Oh, no, it doesn't start for another 9 days. Okay, great. Love that. I love how shittily this site is laid out. This information sucks. Also, it was really funny this morning. I found out 2 of my classes of the day got canceled. That was fun because that email got sent out at like 7 a.m. Class starts at 9:30, and I'm outside. I was outside the classroom at like 9:10 probably. I checked my email for the first time that morning, and it's just like, yeah, no class today. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Wish I'd seen that earlier. I would have even have to left the dorm, dude. But I got the second. I didn't even have to go to the second class. So. And you know what I was? You know what I did with all that time? All that time to be productive? Nothing. Nothing at all. It was really great. Really could have actually used that time to be productive, and I just didn't. But I've got nothing tomorrow either, so... Tomorrow will be productivity time. I slept in today, then took a nap a bit ago. Fair. Though I did, because I wasn't in class at the time, I did get a little message from a certain somebody who was putting in some good work, and I'm very excited for when that's... I don't want to say I'm excited for when that's all done, because that makes me sound like I'm trying to rush her work or whatever. I'm going to be very excited to see what the final product is. How about that? She drew you caked up as fuck, though. I know! I was like, man, what did I say? God. Lamau, kinda glad you didn't keep that lol. I was like, I should send that to Sylvia too, and then I realized, no, Sylvia probably has probably already seen it. Like, you probably saw it first, frankly. You didn't want your character to have, your avatar to have a thick ass? Way too many C's for that? No. I woke up to that message. Yep. Fair enough. She sent it to me at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. your time? Yeah, you got it before me. Oh, you know what? She probably sent it to me because I was online at the time, because I wasn't in class. That's why. She saw that I was already available. Yeah, I'm stupid. Why is... Oh, okay. So it's... Which means it was after she got off work. Yeah. She was messaging me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to let her down easy that I have to go to class and I can't really give any more opinions on the future of the design or anything. She was like, well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I was like, oh, this lined up perfect then. Can I take the conduit as a ghoul and not die? Does it do rad damage? It does rad damage! Perfect. Nice. Easiest pie, and we got terrible reward for it. Great. Oh my fucking god. I got a you know what? T-51B jetpack? I'll take it. That's the best reward we got. White Wolf fedoras are so common, you could probably... They could probably replace toilet paper and you still have more than enough to wear them, I guess, without even having to wear it. Whatever. You know what I mean. Most common fucking item reward. Awful. I don't think you're still doing the special sale, are you? No, you are not. God damn it. Executioners. Anti-armor would be pretty good to unlock. Mutant Slayer. Furious. I would love to unlock any of those. Okay, we didn't unlock it. But we got the Furious. Well, we could try to unlock it. Yeah. No, we... Okay. I love gambling! Yeet. How did I even fix the hammers? Wait, no, yeah, the hammers play properly, right? They hit, like, they used to be sideways. They're fixed, right? I think I fixed them. I was not paying attention to how they looked. I'm like 90% sure I figured them out. Oh, bloody pepper shaker. Yeah, they work fine. Okay, good.
Today's junk output is error. Sensors are dirty.
A bit. Go, he's got a shit ton of serum. That's all ones I already have, actually. Never mind. Where is this fucking super mutant? No idea where he is. And there's people yelling in the hallway. I love that. Pepper shaker. It's bloodied, though, is the problem. I can't do bloodied because I'm a ghoul.
One of us survives this, and it won't be you.
Oh, I think it was me. Also, no lock on that junk extractor is actually asking for people to rob you. Oh wait, did weekly rewards reset today too? Weekly challenges? No, they didn't. That's tomorrow, I bet. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Scrap or collect coal? How would I even do that? We're gonna reroll that one. Fair armor is scrap. Or reroll. Whatever. Craft or scrap a melee weapon. Let's go. So we just craft. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. So then I've seen some rad stags over here. We'll be able to find a few of them. Also, it was really funny when I was talking to a Hand about the art. She was like apologizing for how long it took to get the art finished and all that. And I just said, you know, like, I understand. Like, life happens. Life happens. I mean, especially, like, I'm streaming and I'm in college, and I'm trying to make, like, every stream count, and I'm just terrible at it. Like, of course I understand that fucking life gets in the way a lot of times. I mean, hell, if she asked tomorrow, I'd be willing to pay her already. Just, like, in advance, because I know she's good for it.
Hell yeah! That loot is mine.
Still talking about art? Yeah. Toxic water anymore. I was just saying, like, Ben said that, like, life just kind of got in the way of her being able to continue the art for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I understand. You kidding me? I'm streaming. Talk about another hobby that has life interrupt all the time. Always deliver stuff like that. I know that for sure. Yeah, which is why I just said, like, if she wanted to ask for me to pay like in advance at this point, I'd be more than happy to. 'Cause she's already a bit of the way through, and I know she's good for it. Like, don't make me hydrate, please. How much toxic water do I have? 160. This should be fine. I'm looking for deer, dude. I'm never gonna find any deer around here. I need like a Radstag horde or something. What's mine to the next level of the season? 37. Okay, great. Probably a couple more days then.
Target acquired.
No, kill him quick.
I saw your
You can never let him finish the insult. I heard the footsteps and I'm like, yeah, I swear to God, if that's insult bot. This isn't the robot's natural habitat, I know that much. Like a place I can just... I gotta kill a dog. Like a place that Radstag just spawn or something. Or albino variants can be found reliably north of Skullbone Vantage, southwest of Seneca Rocks Visitor Center. Be found on a pond behind a house in the White Spring Resort State. Oh, Moonshine Jamboree just started. Okay. I believe Seneca Rocks. Yeah, there's Seneca Rocks, so then probably like down here, right? Southwest of Seneca. Is like this way. It's probably a good spot to look for them. I'm honestly really looking forward to. We made this plan yesterday. I cannot wait to play more Aerobatic Factor tonight. I want to pick one of those little hidden rooms I found the last time I streamed a little bit of Aerobatic Factor after a New Vegas stream, I think. Pick up one of those tiny little rooms, gonna make it my little base. Just ticks, great. See Radstag's out here somewhere. Hang on. It's really funny because, like, the ticks in this game don't set off, like, any sort of, or, like, any form of my hatred for certain types of insects and stuff like that. You think it would, right? You think they would. I was thinking about that earlier today. Thinking about the centipedes from that Minecraft mod. Bugs are cool, though. Shut your goddamn mouth. Bugs are ugly as fuck. Do you shut your mouth?
Monongah
No.
Power Plant has experienced an unexpected failure. We apologize for the inconvenience. Rest assured that our maintenance crews are
Bugs are
working hard
stupid.
to minimize the outage and safely restore power.
The
Based on
fuck you
current
mean they ugly?
projections,
Have you never seen a bug
should
in your
expect
whole
power to be
life?
restored by
They ugly. They're literally attracted to unclean conditions. Like, no wonder you love bugs so much. You've probably seen a lot of them. I won't tell the big ass stick bug when I was a kid. Fuck off. Bugs are mostly fine. Here we go. The moth lady's coming out again. Anti-moth lady. I'll specify more. These fucking deer, dude. That's my only opinion. Hate them. I hate bugs, dude. I hate them. I understand they serve a vital purpose in the ecosystem. And it's like, you got both pro-moth and anti-moth in your chat right now. Yo, all non-parasitic bugs are busting in my opinion, dude. Yet you're still wrong. Listen, it's not that I will like go out of my way and just be like, oh shit, is that a little ladybug? Well, here's a hammer. No, it's like, okay, you're a little ladybug. Get out of my room. Like, I'm gonna give you a little piece of paper and I'll take you outside. Get out of my house. I don't want to see you in here again. I was talking to Pan about the moth thing. It's still crazy to me because when I hear moth, I think of the little tiny ones, not the big ones, you know? Are those even moth? Hang on. They're pantry moths. Is that what they are? Doesn't matter the size of the moth, I hate them. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, it is pantry moths. Okay. Listen, when I like the little tiny pantry moths are fine, but like actual like moths if they get in my house, I'm like, what the how the fuck did you do that? You just like bugs that you have fears of, but hating on them is rude. Sorry, I'm a genuine hater. I want to get better about it, but it's so awful I cannot without professional help, I think. That's how I feel about spiders sometimes. I'm still proud of you for catching and releasing spiders. I know you gotta be real strong for that, but I appreciate you through that for them. I just like I'll be honest, catch and release for spiders is not something I do often. If I see a spider like just out and about, nothing. I won't do a thing. If they're in my like living space, on site. It is on site. He's running. Yeah, there are like several insects that it's on site for me for, but like most of them I tolerate. I hate them, but I'll tolerate them. If they're inside, I'll try and get them outside. Or if they're outside and they're trying to get centipedes on site. On site. There's a spider living in my room for most of winter, I think. I fucking hate centipedes, yep. I say it's on site, but no, I'd probably like die on the spot. Just thinking about the fucking ones from that Minecraft mod sends a shiver down my spine still. I want to hold a giant centipede eventually. If you do not, like you can never show me that photo. If you do, like, I think we might not be friends anymore after that. They're like the snakes of the bug world. No. No, they're not. Millipedes are fine. Aren't millipedes like just little tiny guys? You ever catch and hold snakes VR Son? No. Why would I do that? It sounds like I'd just be terrorizing the poor snake. What? He doesn't want that. I do that. Oh my god. Oh my, no. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I'm good with most millipedes, but the problem is the very first article that came up had images, and it was like millipedes versus centipedes. What's the difference? And I've never noped out of that so fast. You're a hell snake. I'm just sometimes you gotta move them from a dangerous area. I have never been like dealing with a snake that is dangerous enough that I gotta like remove them from an area. It has always been like, oh, we're outside. Oh, look, we're like in nature. Oh, look, there's a snake. Wow, isn't nature beautiful? It's never been like, oh shit, there's a snake in my kitchen. Somebody call somebody. I've always wanted a boa or ball python as a pet. Snakes are cool. Like, I'm fine with like snakes in general. I think just like, as long as they're not venomous, I think I'm mostly fine with snakes. Like, I'll be nervous because it's a fucking snake, but like, they've been under my dad's couch and under my grandma's car. Lol. Where? Huh? You've got snakes? Okay, well, mark me down to never sit on a couch again. Snakes just end up places if you live in an area with a lot of them. I don't. See, that's the thing. Because, like, I haven't been paying so much of the time, mainly because all the cool wildlife live near her. Used to have issues with frogs and toads. Frogs and toads are cool, though. They're, like, chill.
Going well, moonshiners. The venom you've collected.
But they slime me. As long as I ID them as gardener snakes are good,
We're
yeah.
halfway there.
I've seen gardener snakes, yeah.
Impressive. Keep up the fine work. Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine.
Like, it really comes down to, there are some factors, I think, where it's like how dangerous they are to me, and then like how much of that is like perceived danger and how much of that is actual danger. And then like I think still the leg thing holds up. Like, how many legs? And how fast they move. And like, Harvestmen, little like the daddy long legs, they don't count. They're fine. I'm fine with those. Those guys are funny. Does that mean snakes are best since no legs? Snakes are just snakes, you know? They don't move fast, they just slither, you know? I've never seen a snake move more than like 1 mile per hour. They're like the slow walkers of the reptile world, except they don't have legs. They smooth no slime. Slime be a myth, lol. Besides, most snakes have like most snakes have just like, or like some, like even the venomous snakes are probably like, oh, just don't like touch, like don't tap me with your foot or whatever, and you'll be fine. Rattlesnakes are cool too. They're just like, hey, but I'm here. Don't, you know, you're scaring me. Don't do that. These snakes are my favorite though. Fair enough. I think I've held a snake before, like when I was like a long time ago. I was probably still in like elementary school or something. Like the big boa constrictor, you know. I was probably only like 6 feet tall then. Those big bone crushing ones, well, yeah. One's called an iguana. There. These snakes have never really, like, I've never really thought of snakes as that big of an issue because it's just like, oh, if they're gonna try and eat me, they've got to really size me up first, you know? Iguanas be so cool, lol. Iguanas are cool.
Excuse me, but if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
Oh, yeah, I used to be a little like nervous around bees and such, because it's like, I don't know why people think reptiles as pets is a weird thing. You mean think? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no. Some of those pets are cool because they're pretty easy to keep, right? You just gotta keep them warm. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. What was it? I can't remember for the life of me now. One of my elementary school like teachers used to have like had like a it was some reptile, I think. It's like a commonly kept. Hang on, let me see if I can find this real
Destroyed
quick.
stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
It was a bearded dragon. That's what it was. I'm like 90% sure it was a bearded dragon. Yeah. Bearded dragons are cool. Owning a snake basically equals keeping dead mice in your freezer for most of your life. Which is cool as hell. You know those people who have like those little like wall mounted shelves for cats to run around their houses? Could you imagine doing that for a snake, but like in your walls? Like you have some sort of weird maze in your walls for snakes. And like the mice just accumulate in there, and like you just like go go my snake, clear out the mouse problem.
Outstanding work.
Might as well just get a cat at that point, I guess. What am I saying?
I've ever seen the tub so full.
Oh fuck, man! I saw someone's bearded dragon one time and I was stoked. That's actually a bad idea because you don't want to get stuck or overeat. That's true. I never said any of my ideas are good ideas. I just like, you know, I just talk about them. But like, imagine if the snake didn't ever get stuck or overeat. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Just like having a snake in your house that just like every like couple of months you just see him come out of the walls. You're just like, yep, you're still alive. Good to know. I sent you out some water the other day. Probably wouldn't also be that good because you'd have to like really insulate anyways to make sure that like if you have like bad winters. That'd be terrible for the snake actually. It also costs a lot to get that sort of work done. It would just be more cost effective to just like, you know, just get rid of the mice in the house. And if you overhandle some of these animals, it can lead to overstress and health issues. Yep.
I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine
Which is different from some humans if you think about it, because if you underhandle them, then they have issues. Thank you for the hydrate. We used to have dead mice in our fridge, Sylvia. We take care of our family friends, snakes for a while, but because the person house sitting that for them passed away and they needed to have the place fixed up. Ooh. Dude, bearded dragons are pretty cool. I don't think I'm really ever going to be interested in owning a pet, to be honest with you. Just like, feels too much responsibility, and I don't think I don't really want to risk not meshing well with any sort of pet. Maybe that'll change sometime in the future, but like, probably not. Probably. So I don't think I'll ever have kids. The money that is required to own a pet too. Yep. It's funny because I was talking to my dad about that. That's okay though. Yeah. Talking to my dad about that because like so I was looking at the apartments or whatever after done with college here, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, owning pets is fine and all, but like if they get if they need a lot of vet visits or whatever," and I was like, "Yep, that's what I was thinking too," because his cat. He's got a cat, and his cat has to go to the fucking vet all the time. He's got one good cat that never has to go. He's got another one that has to go all the time. And I don't want to dox my dad's cat's name. He deserves his privacy. He's going through. I want a cat so bad. Owning a cat would be a lot of fun, but like it would have to be one I mesh with. Like, well, and the fact that if you have pets, you can't really travel or vacation really without finding someone to look after it, like kind of like a kid. Yeah, but here's the thing. Never mind. Never mind, actually. Yeah, never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Was that? Did that count for armor? Say it? No, I'm good. And my little brother, we're trying to again to convince our middle brother to let us get a hypoallergenic. Yeah, that's right. One to accommodate him, but he was not willing. Sad face. Maybe he just needs to suffer with the allergies. Yep. I need to craft a couple more melee weapons, I think, to scrap. Yeah, that'll do. I've never been on vacation in my life, so that part isn't a factor for me. Vacation is so much fun, though. Get away from it all. What do I got remaining? Scrap junk to produce plastic. Scrap junk to produce springs, and then kill 5 rad stags. That's good. My family's never been able to come close to affording that. Well, fair enough then. You see, that's the problem. It really comes down to how much you can, like, if you can actually afford it. Springs and plastic? Yeah. Look at Mr. Power Armor over there. Like with plastic.
Guest
It's toys.
security is our priority. Are ye here to plunder me toys?
Sure, I guess. Only 2 plastic. What the hell? Does nobody here like sell any sort of plastic?
Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
I am. Why does everybody sell unrefined gunpowder? Nine plastic. Right. Oh wait, I'm stupid. And that counts. There we go. Rank 32, and we're probably not going to kill a red stag, so we're fine. Okay. We are 1 hour in, ladies and gentlemen.
Up fast, hoist the sails.
Okay, well, yeah, I can understand like the owning of like reptiles and all that, but like, dude, owning like spiders and stuff, no. Like, why? Why would you want that? God, or centipedes. Ugh. There's a horror movie based on that. There's a horror movie based on a lot of things, Sylvia. I don't know if you know this. Really good. There's several horror movies based on spiders, so you're gonna have to be a little more specific. Oh fuck, bro. Though there are some creepy crawling pets you can get. Oh god. Do I even want to know? Oh, god. Kissing cockroach is insane. Like any sort of cockroach as a pet, like what are you thinking? Me when I get a tailless whip scorpion. Don't those have like the really long... Hang on. Yeah. Those guys are funny looking. I'm not the biggest fan of how they look, but like the big hands. Oh god. No, turn it off. Okay. Who decided? Cockroaches are not a pick. Well, it's the me when I fucking grab you meme. Yep. Yeah, who the fuck decided that when I go to the images section for tailless whip scorpion, they decided that it should be alongside several spiders? Like, huh? What are you doing to me, man? You're doing this on purpose. I vomit when I see moths, so you're doing better than me. God. That has got to be awful. I could...
Please do not interfere with resort security patrols.
It was that bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Here I am now scrolling down like, oh no, that's just a millipede. Okay, we're gonna be done looking at those. We're gonna be done looking at that. It's the last time I ever browsed any sort of insect-related fucking subreddit, dude. Not the fucking... Oh, God. Flatwoods monster face down in the alley. In the ditch or whatever. Dude, I scrolled and it was like this very close-up picture of a millipede. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh wait, no, it's just a millipede, dude. That's so crazy. I scrolled down one post. Fucking cave centipede. And I'm just like, nope. Nuh-uh.
Tannin could prepare you a drink at the bar.
Or are they... What are the... Yeah. The fucking... Oh, god. Too many. Too many fucking legs. Those things... They do not deserve to exist on this planet, dude. Get them out of here. Absolutely disturbing creatures, dude. I think the smallest life form that should be allowed, that should have been possible, is like a mouse or something. That's like the perfect small size, you know? You don't need anything smaller than a mouse on this planet.
Sir?
Shut it. Like, I know ecosystems would collapse and all that, but like, why can't we get rid of all the bugs? Like, what's stopping us? Just morals? Like, what do we need those for? Oh, I'm stuck in an ad for the Minecraft movie. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this hell. Flint and steel. The Nether. Chicken jockey. We good? Am I done with the buzzwords? God damn, these are a lot of ads. That's right, and I'm getting paid for them. Wah. I hope you're making good money off this. I'm trying to. Yeah, but how much are you getting paid? Well, I'm halfway to payout right now, I think. Hang on. Some days I get more for ads, and some days I get less. Dude, March 13th, I got 24 cents in ads. Make it rain, VR Sun, yep. March 22nd, 12 cents in ads. Depends on how much people are how many people are watching. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, yeah, I'm at about 26 bucks. Yeah, halfway to the next payout. How much money did I make in... What? Really? Oh. Oh yeah, depending on the month, I tend to make from... Well, I tend to make around either four and a half, right? Yeah, $4.50 to about almost $7. It really just depends. Dude, what did I play? Oh my god, October had the most streams of anything. Rolling in it, yep. I had, oh no, that's just watch time. October could have been anything. See, I'm making much more money now because from October to November, I switched the advertising density, so now I make more off the ads. So for like October 2024, 0.55. That's total ad minutes over live broadcasting hours. So I think per hour I would play 0.55 ads. Not even a whole ad. Or like 0.55 minutes of ads. They were like half a minute of ads. And now for like, and then next month, November, now I'm doing like 3 to like 3.25 or no, 3 1/3 minutes of ads per hour, and I'm making like so much more. I mean, again, it's not a living wage, but like it's just Twitch. It doesn't have to be. Maybe after something new happens, maybe then I can. I would love for Twitch to be like a full-time thing, and for me to be entertaining and all that, and for me to like be able to focus on like making videos and shit. But like, I don't really see that. Like, I'm not banking on that at all. I would love for that to happen, but like, I think there are better odds of me getting struck by lightning right now. Yeah, Dad, I gotta get lucky to do that. It's partly luck, and it's partly just you gotta understand the algorithms and all that. Understand what people want, and I don't. Milepost 0. Also, doesn't help that I'm not networking like I used to, because like I feel like saying that like my collabs with Flow are a result of only being able to network is kind of misleading, because it's so weird. Because like it comes down to the idea of like, can VTubers be friends despite like at what, like it's weird, right? Like it's hard to explain. I feel, for me at least. And I think that's part of the reason why I haven't really been like looking to network with any new VTubers or anything. It's just like, well, what's the dynamic? Like, is this a coworkers thing? Is that how this works? Because we're both working for Twitch, technically. Like, huh? How does this work? Is this a coworkers thing? But do you get what I mean? You get what I mean. Sylvia, it's different between you and me because we were friends before we both started VTubing. Or no, I think you were. No, you weren't VTubing at the time we met. Yeah, that was after. It's different. We were friends first. We're VTubers second. That's weird. That feels weirder to say. Hydrate, thank you. Maybe this water will clear my mind. No. Government aid drop inaccessible. Where have I heard that before? Ruining your friendships by becoming anime? Exactly. What? Keep saying I'm gonna stream, but then I never want to, so. Listen, if you need any help, you can ask me or Sylvia. I'm sure we'd be more than happy to give you any pointers or anything. Or if you want to set something up, so because like I find oftentimes like even when I don't want to stream, just having somebody there really helps me like actually have the motivation to stream. I think just lack of social energy, Lamau. I get that a lot too, yeah. That's why a lot of times you'll see me stream the same game. Like sometimes I'll stream a game once and then I just won't stream it again. Or you'll see me stream the same game for like a week straight, like this, like Fallout 76. It's because like sometimes I want to stream and I want a game, and sometimes I just want a game. Sometimes I just want to stream. Complicated. Life be fucked, you know. I just stream with mental health issues at times, which is why it's been forever since I last did it. Listen, okay? I just want to say, we still have my option, what I read about, for a class. You can treat all of your mental health issues with a little thing that people on the street like to call Special K, otherwise known as ketamine.
Can't you see us Joanna?
I wish I was joking. Like,
Nobody will.
Ketamine has actually been proven to be like a very helpful substance when it comes to mental health issues, but it's like,
You're not.
bro, I ain't taking ketamine.
Joanna, we're managing.
Whatever you say then. I'm just saying. I definitely don't think let's go horses. But I'm not even kidding. I read a give that shit to Yoda or whatever.
Name's Mark. Now, do you want?
No, I found an article the other day that was like talking about I think it was like 80% of the patients they studied saw improvement in depression and severe depression and anxiety, and even reduced suicidal ideation by at least a little bit in about 80% of the same percentage of patients. There's this one post I think about regularly. It's like ivermectin and ketamine. What else is Big Horse hiding from us?
I wish not. Is it good? I don't believe it. I'll try. Speaking of. Well, Joanna, hate to ask.
What else has Big Horse hiding from?
Well, Well, look, still in? Thanks. I think this. I've marked you.
You buying an industrial-sized bucket of horse electrolytes? Exactly! Dude, it's all about them gorilla vitamins and horse electrolytes or whatever. No, it's gorilla pellets, right? Yeah, that guy is what. Yeah, Uwu Lab. Uwo Lab. Do I I didn't discover this place? This is a fast travel location, right? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Why can't I unlock it? There it is. Rat Slayer 556. What a name. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I love the idea of like eating, of just having horse electrolytes and eating like gorilla biscuits or whatever, I think my favorite stream of his will always be the ball taste testing one, where he's like taste testing different hot sauces with like his balls. That was a crazy one. What? Welcome. That was a very out of context moment, You've never heard of... there's a VTuber, much larger VTuber on Twitch. This guy loves balls. What can I say? I love outies, not innies. I'll shut up now. Oh, Beehive. That is the worst thing you've ever said. I can tell you weren't here for the Monster Hunter stream. I said something much worse when we were hunting Kongala. So do I, but I'm not gonna dip mine into sauces. No, because it's like there's the like urban legend or whatever that you can like you can taste with your with your nutsack. He is stored there. Yep. So fucking streamer Uwo Lab did a stream where he off camera he would dip his balls into different sauces that he had prepared to see if he could taste it. And I think he said a couple of times that like he was getting the taste of like a tanginess. He was getting like a tangy taste in his mouth. And it was just crazy because he would show you after he put the sauces in the bowl. He would hold it up to the camera, and then it would disappear for like a minute maybe, and then he would show it, and there would be like a visible smear taken out of the bowl. Oh my god! Me and Steam talked about it when it was happening. It was so fucking funny. It was just, what the actual fuck? Yep. He's a man of science. That sensory sounds awful. Yep. The worst part was, I think at the end, he had thrown all the remaining parts of the sauces into one big container, and then at the end, he used the container for another taste test. Okay with eating flesh, but dipping balls into sauces is the line. Well, he's not using the sauce later. It's been a while since I've even seen that. I'll have to like. I think he even released a video for that. I need to watch that. I'm just saying, it was a fucking hilarious idea. was a very out of context moment. I live for those, so it's fine. It tells me that I'm weirdly chill with cannibalism, but I think I'm just practical, not gonna lie. And is gonna... Phantom's so sorry what you had to... Cannibalism was fine, but the teabag sauce tasting is out of line. Oh, somebody doesn't like science, somebody doesn't like experimenting. Think about how much time could be saved in your day if you could... Liking flesh is a fetish. There's a lot of things that are fetishes. I'm not gonna lie to you. What? It would not surprise me to find out that eating flesh is a fetish or whatever. Well, I have to do it? I thought other people could do it. Okay, there we go.
That works. Just drop the cargo in that deposit box and someone will collect it later. Make your way back to HQ. I've got another job for you.
There's a book about that, yep. I mean, there was those whole incidents where people were like, it might have just been one, I don't know. My ex used to let me drink his blood. What the actual fuck? Vampirism fetish about drinking. Okay. Okay. Yep, this is certainly a VR Insanity stream. I'm happy for you. It's just kind of a branch off of that, right? Well, there's like the Cannibal Cafe stuff, right? So, like, it doesn't surprise me that flesh is a thing that people would be into. I'm not saying I'm happy about it by any means, but like, holy shit. I look away for 5 fucking seconds. You can't look away from a train wreck, Sylvia. Keep your eyes on the stream at all times. Hands and feet. This law, I'm glad I could give you the perfect opportunity to say that. Not against the law to eat flesh. Just against the law to kill people for it, I think. Because that's still murder. Even if it's consensual. Did the jury convict? The jury convicted, right? That was what... It wasn't even American, was it? It was like Germany. Hang on. There's programs for donor meat. Fair enough. Oh yeah, Armin Maya was. Consensual non-lethal cannibalism be okay, right? I live in the one state where it's explicitly illegal to eat human. Fair enough. I thought I heard a while ago there was like a way to like... It's bullshit. Wasn't there a place serving like human burgers or something, like human meat? I can't remember if it was probably donated, but like I thought I heard something else about like cloning meat or whatever. What about if I swallow my hangnail after it tears a section of my finger off? That's auto cannibalism. Imagine the Donner Pass people having to go to jail just for trying to survive. They didn't go to jail, but they were stigmatized for it, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of hard to come back from a trip, an expedition with missing some people, and, you know, I like raw meat, fair enough. As long as you're doing it safely. That's like elf. Don't throw me under the bus. One S too many, lady. Sylvia, we found someone so much like you, lol. Yeah, I only cook the store-bought meat. I only eat non-human meat. You might be missing out. I eat my fruits and vegetables. But you got a curfew too, huh? I heard human was quite gamey. Yeah, can you imagine the stresses of everyday life? I feel like if I'm ever put in basically any survival situation ever, human is immediately on the table. You came into my stream a while ago asking if I could eat human. If I like what species in Skyrim counted as human for me. We're eating a lot of meat, so I think I'd die with that for veggies. Oh, for sure, but in a normal life, it's not needed. Ooh, quad. Hopefully we can learn it. I had a delicious salad earlier for lunch. Salad sounds good, but I never want to really do anything about it, you know? I don't really want to sit there and get a salad.
I've got another job for you.
Or salads when I go out half the time because I just love salad. I think Caesar salad's really good. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not just gonna seek it out. I just don't have any qualms with that at all if it is needed. Fair enough. See, I think my biggest issue with in a survival situation, if like eating people is on the table, I just don't know how I would like prepare them. Only salad I've enjoyed was from a bag salad from Costco. Costco knows what men want, what people want. I guess.
There you are. Good work. Glad to see
Caesar
you.
salad.
I'd like to
I used to like eating croutons as well, but like
Can't see that
I don't like croutons anymore. They're just too like they're too rock hard all the time. Like I don't need that in my life. I'm already like I don't like eating hard foods.
These delivery.
Crunchy foods. Wait, how many? Real quick, though, some people aren't cannibals by choice, and some places can medicate that with therapy, and sometimes satisfying the urge in some way. I like croissants. They hurt my mouth. They scrapey. Yep. How much? God. But I need like 250. No, I need like 500, don't I? He has to be hired for 250, I believe. Initial hiring 150. Okay, so it's only 400. Also, weirdly enough, I like slightly burnt food. I don't know why.
All this
That is
cargo ain't
crazy.
gonna pack itself.
I can't eat the
We
good
need
salads
to
and it
hire
sucks.
someone
Now I have
for
a
this.
fear of meeting someone on Tinder or something and they turn out to be a clinical cannibal. Well, at least it's not. At least you're not walking through the woods and your phone is dead and there's no one around. Lucas, am I right? Up top. You should try rather than
It's
croutons to
again.
toast some Italian bread that's like $1 at the grocery store and add a little butter and some seasoning and eat it alongside your salad. I do that regularly. Just try not to eat human brain. You can get kuru that way. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, that's the problem. You can get kuru. Do not eat the human brain. You will get kuru. Everything else, a-okay.
See you again.
Just not the brain. Yeah, but brains aren't really even good. They're high in protein is the thing. That's kind of how we discovered in the first place that kuru is such a problem because there was I can't remember exactly which. I can't remember who was
here
doing
you
it.
are.
There was a group of people that was doing it because they have a very gelatin feel to them. That does not surprise me. How many supplies do I get? Oh, as the caravan owner, you get 50 supplies per. So then, if I need to get, I only
this
need to
cargo
get
ain't gonna pack itself.
another
We need to
270.
hire someone for this.
So I need to do like 3. Yeah, okay. How much even is a big caravan?
About time. Brahmin is our.
Is that? Oh, can I not do tier 3? What's a tier 3 success? I've done caravans before, but it's been so long.
Still
I don't like eating any meat outside of the basic ones like chicken, turkey, beef, pork, anything outside of that to me, like, no, and I can't even eat those meats sometimes because they gross me out. Cruise in Papua New Guinea, a lot of was because they had a tradition of eating the brains of their dead as a way to mourn. Was it that? I thought it was also that there was maybe it was another
It's fine.
people that were doing it because it was the women supplementing their
How's that
protein
road looking
intake
today?
because
Any trouble out there?
it was some sort of protein intake issue that they were solving by eating the brain. That was probably not Papua New Guinea then. It
You
was
ready to
probably
get-
somewhere else then that was doing that, but it's been so long since I read about that, dude.
It's our profit.
I love eating so many different meat types. I've never really had chicken or pork that often.
I'm giving you a.
Pork is like chicken is. They're both so good, but it really
All
depends.
this cargo ain't gonna pack. Are you busy?
I survived Canadian winter off of the moose and caribou that my dead cousin hunted. Law. I don't have a problem with non-basic animals.
It's fine.
I guess I just have to do this myself.
How's that
Let
road
me
looking today?
check real quick. Maybe I
out
can
there?
just real quick find out. The difference in how I was raised, my mom was a vegetarian. As long as it ain't human, I'll probably eat it. Fair.
Oh, here you are. Better late than never.
Well, the man. Okay, listen. Here's the thing, though. Here's something I really want to yell about. I'm upset about. I've grown to prefer meat since it's one of the few foods I'm allergic to. Fair enough. Fair enough. But like, recently, there's been a thing with like the cafeteria I go to. It upsets my stomach instantly. Oh. Here's the problem. Recently, they started doing this thing where it's like, oh, we've got like vegan options, vegetarian options, like non-meat options. My mom's vegetarian too, and was vegan before I was born, but my dad gave me steak. I taste for it law. I've grown to prefer meat. There's a lot of vegetables and fruits make my tummy upset. Here's the thing. Recently, the cafeteria I go to has made it so that like every now and then they'll have like vegetarian or vegan like meatballs that are just like impossible meat or whatever, you know, like fake meat. But like they still call them meatballs. Like, huh? Just call it like I know you can't just call them balls, but like you can't call them meatballs. That's not meat. That's not meat. That's just ball. There's so much like. I don't think anybody else is showing up. If you eat that fake meat, I honestly disrespect you. I don't. That bun immediately saying, "I love Impossible Burgers." I don't disrespect. I don't feel any disrespect towards people who like eat the Impossible meat or like fake meat, but like, I'm not touching that shit. I'm not. You can't make me. I don't care if it's made of bugs. I don't care. I know I do care if it's made of bugs. Don't give me that either. I got really sick from ground beef. Fair enough. Well, you shouldn't have eaten it from the. If it was on the floor, you shouldn't have eaten it. I'm never making this, huh? Take multiple medications before eating so I don't get ill. Bugs aren't too bad. I do like eating bugs too, but now when it's turned into some weird crap, just give me fried crickets. That is crazy. You are crazy. Sorry, I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Also eat fake meat, lol. I like Impossible Burgers and veggie hot dogs, but the best vegetarian food isn't trying to pretend to be something it's not. I also eat fake meat. There are people who have actual medical conditions to prevent their body from processing meat, same for fruit and veggies. I said, yeah, if you ever get bitten by that one like tick with a specific like thing, you're fucked, Sylvia, because then meat's out of the picture too. Yes, the hot dog has gotten so good. They were so bad like a decade ago, but they've gotten good. Oh, for sure. I have a flamethrower. I was hoping he was getting out a flamethrower to heal Brahmin, because kind of low on HP here. Not my fault at all. Oh, dude, I had the best fucking Ticks can give you red meat disease. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. I had the best like barbecue baked potato the other day from a little place that I don't want to name. Just like food in general, honestly, I don't discriminate against much. That's fair. No, I had this really good barbecue baked potato. It was like, it was massive. You didn't get a side or anything with it either. At the place I went to. And I had like pulled pork, barbecue, like cream cheese. It was heavenly, dude. Think I leave? Yeah, we're fucked. Holy fuck, this sounds amazing. I also really hate processed foods, so some I like, but not much. Yeah, I get that. For me, it's the smell of stuff depends if I'll eat it. Yeah. Yeah, this problem is not making it to the finish line here. I'll have a problem with some process. I mean, honestly, fair. Like, we're all individuals. Like, you can't just like assume everybody has the same tastes. Oh, great! It's the Lost. Yeah, this Brahmin ain't making it to pasture. What you just said applies for everything in life. Yep. Sorry, I'm so smart, guys. Yeah, with some processed foods, you can smell that it's off. It doesn't smell right. One of my favorite things on the planet is vanilla yogurt with peaches instead of granola using cornflakes. That's crazy. Zero killer food right there. I know one thing for sure. If I was ever to be put in a city, I'd never survive. I'm not really one for cities. I think I'd be fine now. How is that crazy? I'm just trying to rile you up. I don't know what you want from me. You're falling for rage bait right now. I hope you understand that. What the hell? Yep. You need to move. You need to... Don't even talk to Mr. Trick or Treat. Get him out of here. You are so far away. Can you just fuck off? What I found weird is refrigerated eggs that I recently found out that they need to be refrigerated. Dude, eggs are so good though. Eggs are so good. Even like the little like hard-boiled eggs you get from like the fucking gas station or whatever. It's because manufacturers wash the eggs, so they lose the slack on the eggs. Fair enough. The slack on the egg. Over easy eggs are my favorite. Deviled eggs are my favorite. I do like a good sunny side up, honestly. God, sunny side up in a burger, and it just like the egg just explodes. Medium scrambled are the best. They'll be like, you're wrong. Wrong. There's a time I'll get eggs from around here. Egg and burger is the best. It's the best. Actually the best. Oh, you like things busting in your mouth? Fuck you then. I bought eggs from a grocery store and I'm gonna put my eggs in the... Thank you for pinning that. It definitely needed to be pinned, so... Oh, hey, we made it. I bought eggs from a grocery store and I'm gonna put my eggs in the cabinets, and when I go to eat them, they were discussing the... You put eggs in the cabinet? I don't know what you meant earlier, but you put eggs in the fucking cabinet? Because natural eggs don't even... Oh, no, sorry. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean.
These merchants have given us.
But like,
plenty of
still,
stuff
I
to be
like.
busy.
No, they go straight. They go straight in the fridge.
Unfortunately, Brahmin got arrested, but
How many more fucking supplies do I need? Probably only got 10 out. I only got 10 out of that. That was a tier 1 success. How do I fucking find the tier? Sell wigs this week and I don't wanna? Well, you have to. You're going to a con, lady. Not their fault shitty grocery stores only use pasteurized and industrial cleaned eggs that gotta be in the fridge for no goddamn reason. Well, I don't want to put, like... I'm sorry. I don't care. Sorry, I couldn't type for a minute, but yes, cornflakes and yogurt is crazy. Bun is also good, lol. I barely have time, but I have 3 wigs to style. Well, then get going. Get going.
can't see. You ready to get?
I forget which one, but you're supposed to buy one of the extra help upgrades, help to upgrade your caravan so you can do bigger hauls and get more supplies. That's what it was.
Good to see you again.
But what does a tier 3 success even mean? They just can't be bothered to wash their eggs before using them. Yep. One wig is short, but the other 2 wigs are 35 and 40 inches long. That's a lot. Let's see.
Can't see that storm ever letting up. It's lucky we found shelter here.
Josie the one you're supposed to talk to? Maximum reward for supplies is 50, and that's the biggest haul. It's normally free once a day. After that, you need to pay up to 1,000 caps to continuously do it. Fair.
How's that road looking today? Any trouble out there?
Tier 1 is available by default after... Okay, wait, no. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty, so I don't know which one you're supposed to buy, and I completed the caravan stuff a long time ago.
Here you are.
I know. I did it on another character. And I really should have done it. Shouldn't have done this on stream, honestly. And there's people yelling outside. You'll love to hear it.
Good to see you again.
And how you know? I just need to get 400. I just need to get 400 supplies. We're almost halfway there.
All this cargo ain't gonna pack itself. We need to hire someone for this.
It says you can pay.
Storm. Unfortunately, Brahmin got away, but... What?
We're gonna see what happens. Have any idea why companies wash their eggs before distributing them? They're stupid.
All this cargo ain't gonna pack itself.
Fucking hate where I'm living right now. Where I'm living right now because it's hard to get food in the winter. Fair. Yeah, that would be a pretty fucking bad thing. Most of the stores and markets here are locally run. I mean, that sounds nice at least. But like, you know, the other parts don't. Locally run part, yes. The okay. Live in a small area, but now I'm more in the city and truth to I like to hear more. Fair. I mean, people have people have different preferences. Popcorn and dehydrated vegetable mix is what I stock up on for the winter. Lived in the same city for most of my life. When I got here, everyone knows everyone. It was a small town. It all in a small town was not chill with me. Fair enough. I don't live in like I don't do like a small town, but urban, I guess. God, I can never is fucking I can never remember which is which, actually. No, I just live in a more, well, not like big town, but like suburbs. Never leave my house, so it's fine for me, lol. Real. Unlike leaving my house due to where I live. Yep. Never really fit in the city, so is fit in. So city is so much more fun because people are more usually chill about it. Fair. In Ontario, we have a lot of small towns, split apart from each other in the middle of nowheres. Maybe holding up that green card like a ref every time Sylvia starts talking. It's funny. Also have a lot of Amish people here. I always thought the Amish were interesting. Once I got like the last time I think the first time I've even seen an Amish person like in person, I was on a train. I was like on an Amtrak train, and I was like, "What the hell? They're allowed to do that?" At least I think they were. They probably weren't even Amish, now that I think about it. They might have just looked Amish. Amish are cool. One of them brought me to my friends 2 hours away in the winter. Is like how the bottle of whiskey talks to an alcoholic every time I hate where I live, that green card offer. He tells me he's got Amish people where he lives, which sounds crazy to me, lol. Oh, don't do this to me. Thank you. It just works, ladies and gentlemen. Because of our towns are so small, a lot of times they don't get plowed during the winter, and only certain rounds are plowed. That's gotta suck. Oh. Later in the winter, there's only a few roads you can take. I get that. Sometimes that happens here, too. I need you to do something other than what you're currently doing. Please. Just go straight. Just go straight. Oh, yep. Keep going. Almost there. We've got to be out of... There's no way this is still an issue. I love caravans. They did not fix the caravan. They did not. First time it's happened tonight, though, at least. What is the point of attacking my fucking Brahmin? Why not try and hold me up for money? So wouldn't it make more sense to shoot me, not the Brahmin? Because, like, if I die, then you could just get the Brahmin to follow you. But if the Brahmin dies, then even if you kill me, you still gotta drag his ass all the way. Or you still gotta drag all that shit back to wherever the hell you're camping. Or you're fucking, like, held up. Fucking hate ticks, dude. Not in like a fucking arachnophobia way, at least. Now I know how robbery works. Meh. I don't know how a lot of things work, so me not knowing how robbery works should not be a surprise to you. You kill the man in his Brahmin, you steal his haul. The Brahmin's not loyal to me, though, like... The Brahmin doesn't know it's not supposed to go with the Raiders. Listen, if I've got like a fucking cow or something behind me and I'm leading the cow somewhere and I get shot in the head. This way, if you're robbing someone, do you have the money and food to care for? No, I'm not saying you have to care for it afterwards. I'm just saying, like, they're using it as a pack animal already. You might as well just, like, you know, take it back to your camp and then kill it instead of killing it in the middle of nowhere. Then have to transport everything afterwards. That's what I'm saying, is like, you don't have to take care of it afterwards, but like it's gonna be so much easier if you could just convince it to follow you and then just kill it afterwards. But that brings suspicious. It's easier to take the haul and walk away with that. Makes you... It's already not gonna show up. People are already gonna be suspicious. You are not breaking my arm. Fuck off. Just fucking, I'm not, like, why is it not? Yeah, but you'll be gone by the time it's supposed to show up. Exactly. It's the same thing if you just take the Brahmin with you and then kill it at a different location. Especially if you take it off route. If you take it off route and they can't find it and then you kill it, like... They're not gonna be looking for the Brahmin off route unless it's like, they know where you're at. If you take it off route, they can track you. I mean, yeah, sure, through the footprints, but like then they'll have to be going off footprints and not like the route you were taking, you know? Because this is a pre-planned route. They already knew about this route. If I take it off into the woods, then they have to be like, oh, we got to follow footprints through the woods. Nobody wants to do that in the apocalypse. You might as well just write it off at that point. Shit, I guess they took them. You'll be horrible at a house. You'd be horrible at a house. You'd be horrible at a heist. Okay. At least I can. No, that's mean. I'm sorry. I'm gonna retract my beginning statement. This is why he's shit at Payday 2. We haven't played Payday 2. What do you mean I'm shit at Payday 2? Last time I booted Payday 2, June 9th, 2024. And that was probably just to boot it up for 5 minutes and then be done with it. Living like 4 years, see? Did play a little bit. We did not play a lot. We played like barely. We played that game for probably like a day and then just dropped it. Your ass got called out for sucking at a game you haven't played for years, boy. Of course I'm going to suck at a game I haven't played for years. Sorry, I can't just pick up a game and be good at it. Why is Yeet not working? Fucking... Channel Point Redeem Yeet is not working, but typing the word Yeet, I think, works. Hang on. No, I'll just... Okay. About being good friends. You gotta bully them to show you care. Absolutely. I'm about to say something heinous. I'm kidding. Could you imagine, though? Howard? I didn't bully you. That means two things. If I didn't bully you, that means two things. Your food or victim. What about my food? Back with the cannibalism talk again. Not your food, as in you are. The wrong your. You gotta use the right your, so I know what you're talking about. You're looking for the contraction you are. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I probably taste like garbage because I've got like so much stress running through my veins at all times. Stress makes meat Stress makes two meat tender.
Warning. Union violation detected. Last
I can't English read.
was 9,000.
What to say?
99 hours ago.
I don't know if Gloomy's alive yet. We're reaching 2 hours yet here. Because I know how to do organized crime doesn't mean I know how to spell for shit. Fair enough. The plan. I didn't even realize you had emotes. I have emotes. Of course I have emotes. Cute. Thank you. I make them for followers. Shout out Pan for Reals. Yep, Pan for Reals. Pan did all of the emotes. Pan does like all of my art related stuff. He's so good at it. Pan for Reals. Oh, yep, Lucas is a fake Pan fan because he put an S instead of a Z. At least you know I didn't follow you for your emotes. Most people don't follow me at all. That's why I mostly do, to be honest, on Twitch. Fair enough. I followed him for emotes. Sylvia, you have to type yeet. I don't know why exclamation point. I followed him for emotes. I subbed for emotes. You get one emote. There it is. No, now it's not gonna work because it just happened. I'll refund those previous yeets. Double bonk. No, the cat's been posted. Oh god. I wasn't expecting it. You hit cat posted. Exactly. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Uwu X3 Snuzzles. What the fuck? What's the Snuzzles is a new one? Yeah. Why is it sorting from previous? Why is it not sorting from most recent? What do you think will happen if I just hit complete all? Most cursed message I've seen tonight. Lucas's earlier was pretty bad. Complete all. Says it's completing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing ever happens. Well, I'll try and fix whatever's going on with tits after. Probably tomorrow, honestly. You even sell those, like... I think you can. Stinks. I know I have the V63 laser carbine already unlocked on another character, but like... It's such a pain in the ass to get it unlocked again. Oh. You building up supplies and buy one staff member. Oh, okay. So I think if I just bought a staff member, then I'd be able to get tier 3 supplies, which is crazy. Crazy and stupid. I should have enough to buy the, or to hire the fucking guy I need. Yeah, the chat's been pretty active tonight. How is everybody? No, I don't think I've ever had an active Monday like this in, like, ever.
Good long day. Well, funny
I'm a merchant.
you sure? Although,
Yeah.
I'll get in touch.
Merchant!
Oh, here you are. Better late than never.
Yeah, they're playing. Who wants to gossip? They'll never know. They'll never be able to read the chat and see that we're gossiping.
Isn't there somewhere you ought to be? Can you quit staring? Yeah, I guess so. Perceptive. And I get the impression... Not particular.
I like that one of my options is that, oh god, you're a ghoul. Like, I'm not also a ghoul.
You got a problem with that?
That all shit happens.
Later then.
Yeah, now he's selling all this, and now I think I unlocked... Oh, let me scrap that quad weapon I got earlier. Damn it. I was hoping I'd unlock it. One day, hopefully. But now I should have access to large shipments.
Looks like. Wanted to speak to you about anyway.
Bigger, yep, largest shipment. There we go. I literally just had to buy. Okay. Well, I couldn't have done it anyways. I would have had to have.
It's lucky we found shelter
Well,
here.
who cares?
These deliveries. Wanted to speak to you about just anyway. Unfortunately, Brahmin got arrested, but what?
As long as I don't have to pay 2,000, I just have to pay 1,000.
Sam. I know you got your own thing going on.
Wait for a little bit before I start it, just in case. Figured. Oh no, I'll wait till after ads to state again that I'm probably not. I'm not entirely sure what stream is going to look like this week. A lot of gunfire over there. Server might be dead. We back from the ads? I think we are. Welcome back, everybody. You've missed nothing. Probably. I don't know. It happens all the time and I never notice it anyways, so. Oh well. Always joining this, that's gonna suck. Only tier 3, how much harder can it be? Tier 3. Shit, Red's dead. Oh shit, cultists. That's why. Oh.
I regret nothing. Is eternal.
Or mule, yep. Run! Run for your life! Hey, fuck off! That's a fucking... Brahmin, fuck off, dude. He's not even hurting you. Random fucking Bradstag violence, dude. Super mutants, of course. Was there not like a different direction we could have taken to avoid all this? Oh no, don't do this to me. Bro, you are a tier 3. You cost me 1,000 caps. If you get your fucking... If you get your expensive ass stuck in that corner... Oh. Come on. Come on. You can do it. No. Fucking hell. So I got some random asshole shooting at me, too. You could have lived, by the way.
I join you in eternity.
Fuck around and find out, asshole. Get a fucking move on. Come on. Go. Go. So tired of this. I'm so tired of this. You did not exist 5 seconds ago, dude. Oh my fucking god, this game sucks. Hope I didn't need all that health my Brahmin had. Move! "16 times the glitches. 16 times. Negative comments. 16 times the asbestos helmets. Does this game always disappoint me every fucking time, dude? Come on. 6 years. And they keep spawning mobs right on top of me too, so it's like... You're better? What? What do you mean you're better? And these enemies. Exactly. But they're just gonna keep spawning right on top while I've got a Brahmin. And these guys spawn out of fucking nowhere. Oh, why does it say he complains so much when he streams? Because this shit happens! I swear to God, I swear to fuck, you only move. You only move with the enemy. Give you a fucking reason to move. How's this for a fucking reason to move? How long has it been since Skyline Valley released? It's been, I think it released like last summer. Probably like fucking... It's been out for so long, they still haven't fixed this at all. But I bet if I found an exploit tomorrow to get me like 1 stim pack per hour, they'd patch it immediately. They would not care. It is great. It is great. Oh, my Brahma got to full health. Yeah, there's still enemies just spawning and attacking it. Move! What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. There's a guy shooting with a minigun. I know what I should do. I should run past him and attack this random fucking animal that is barely conscious enough to have a goddamn idea of what fucking breathing is. Man, I sure hope I didn't spend 1,000 caps on this. Oh wait, I did. Oh wait, I did. So fucking stupid. Is Gloomy gonna show up? I just want to switch to Abiotic and call stream at this point. Oh wow, more enemies! Oh my god. Whoa, this happens. This is totally organic interaction happening between me and these enemies that totally isn't forced as hell.
Keep fighting, comrades! We can win this!
It cannot be this fucking hard to just say, hey, Brahmin, don't go over here. Keep going. It cannot be this fucking hard to just not have this issue in this game that is 6 years old and is still as fucking terrible as it was on day one. God, I hope the next Elder Scrolls game or Skyrim or whatever. I hope the next Elder Scrolls and Fallout. I hope they both bomb is like just completely, dude. I don't even care that this game isn't even related to Bethesda. It's using the IP. They signed off on this. They need to suffer. They need to suffer for this. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We couldn't work on fixing the caravans because we had to do the Ghoul update. That was like almost a year after. Doesn't even add any major content. You can just become a ghoul. That's it. If this doesn't fix it, I'm just gonna end stream, I bet. Like, I can't do this. I bet the turn-in spot is just around the corner, too. That's the best part. We've been sitting here for like 15 minutes trying to get this thing to move. Nothing. Turn-in is probably just around the corner. If it moved an inch, I could probably turn in. I gotta do 5 of these, by the way. Why? You're not even going the right fucking direction. And again, random enemy spawns to fucking just deal as much damage as possible and really fuck up your mission. Okay, we're going. Why did you go into the camp last time then? If you had an alternate path around the camp, why did we go in the camp last time? Why did you go back down there? You were up on this hill and now you okay. Okay. Let's see take 2. You gonna actually be able to do it this time and not just bug out like the piece of shit you are? Like a piece of shit game this is? Yeah, I just ended that stream. I hope I had a good time. I'll see you guys sometime. I don't know. It's just meant to be a filler stream because there's not going to be another one. There's probably not going to be another one this week even. We'll just have to see what happens, you know. Okie dokie, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. VR Switch and chat. Thanks for the stream. Anytime. VR Switch and chat. Bye.